Today we're going to speak about summer tours.
Summer tours.
Some of my greatest memories have come from summer tours.
My
and with who?
First summer tour was with Barca, and it was in 2018.
I loved Japan.
Ooh, do you remember I fell asleep?
Like, yo, Frankie, do you want to shoot this? No.
Yeah, it was a huge mess. I wanted to go home after the fight.
How do you prepare for a summer tour, like content-wise? I remember like Bartomeu was there and I was just like, yo, so?
Maybe.
Must have been a crazy morning, no? With the whole messy thing. Welcome to a new episode of the Always Be Creating podcast with me, joined as ever, Georgina, Legér.
How are you, Aviv, Levy?
All good, all good. How are you?
Good. You're looking good in that shirt.
Yeah, thanks. A friend gave it to me, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, you
I think
also.
mine
I think
is
I like your
also-
shirt as well. Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice, huh?
Double tap, flat pink, represented. Executive producers.
Yes, exactly. Literally executive producers.
With Manu and Serena behind the cameras today. And that's the supporting crew. Georgina, upon great request, especially in the comments, and we also teased it in the last episode.
Yes.
Today we're going to speak about summer tours.
Summer
'Cause
tours.
it's summery, sweaty,
Yes.
sticky. Barcelona summers are
Sunburned.
hot.
Hot and hard.
Yeah, and
For someone in Amsterdam, must be difficult.
very difficult.
How's
but
the weather in summer in Israel, like in Tel Aviv?
good. Also very humid, extremely
Like
humid.
Miami or like
yeah.
Barcelona or
Nah, more Barcelona.
Okay.
So 30,
Oh,
70, 60, 70% humidity. Like you sweat, you're pretty sticky, but it's fine. Like that's why it's a
Good
beach city.
sticky.
Yeah, good sticky. It's a beach city, so
okay.
you always look for something
cool.
to cool you. How are you?
I'm good. You mentioned about the comments and that, and I wanted to remind everyone to leave us a 5-star review because it helps the podcast a lot. So if you want to just give us 5 stars and recommend this podcast to your friends, and when you're in the gym listening to it, just tell the people around that this is Always Be Creating, and we'll forever be grateful and keep doing more episodes for you.
Well, I liked a lot about last time you asked people to leave us a pineapple, no? Or
A
drop
lemon.
A lemon, yeah. And people dropped lemons, so... Yeah. No, this was nice. It means that people watch until the end, and as Gigi said, watch it until the end, or...
At the end of the episode, we'll give a key emoji.
Okay.
For
a key
this
emoji.
episode.
Okay. So either you can listen to the whole episode or scroll towards the end to get to know the emoji.
But you'll never know.
We should do a
where
giveaway
it's-
soon, I feel, no?
I
To give something
think
back.
so. Yes. So we don't have anything for this episode to give away. Oh,
No.
do we? Do you have something to give away?
Not yet, but I think we can find
work
something.
on
Yeah.
it. Yes,
We can-
and then we'll
next episode we'll give away something.
yes.
for
Next
sure.
episode or okay.
Yeah.
Next episode giveaway. Cool. Sounds good. How have you been?
Yeah, good. I'm good. Summer, busy.
What's keeping you the most
traveling.
busy?
The last few weeks were very tough, with the women's Euros,
Mm-hmm.
with a lot of work and a lot of campaigns going on, and now, now preparing just the new season. So it's been busy. You?
I was expecting you to answer something else. How to say
What?
that's keeping you busy?
My wedding.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean-
I'm also getting married. Yeah, I'm getting married soon, so that's also keeping me busy. But most of the stuff is already arranged, so I'm pretty chill.
You're chilling. Okay.
Yeah, I'm chill.
Cool.
I think the stress will probably kick in 1 week before, when you have to I don't know, arrange stuff, and I still need to find a wedding song, to.
Really?
We still don't have it, no.
Oof. I think I know this. I don't think
You know yours, yeah? Already?
I don't think I'm gonna get married, but
No?
no.
You're anti-marriage?
No, I'm pro marriage. I love weddings.
Okay.
I cry. I look forward to going to weddings. I love them. Also because I haven't been to many. So at the moment I still love them. But I just don't want to waste all this money on just a party, and I would rather have a bigger house,
Okay. Is it...
So it's very, I don't know.
Is it
Not very romantic, I'm
Is
sorry.
it a money-losing business?
Yes.
In Catalonia, yeah?
Yeah, I mean, I went to a wedding last weekend or 2 weekends ago. There were fireworks.
Oh, wow.
And no, it was
Depends also what kind of budget you have, no?
correct. Yeah, but people, I mean, a wedding is at least 10 to 15K in Barcelona. Minimum. The minimum you spend.
But you recoup it somehow, no? With gifts and stuff, or you don't think so?
How much are you expecting for your...
I have no idea. No, there's difference in cultures, I think, as well. I think.
Yeah, and how are weddings?
Yeah, I think
Depends.
most of the people just
How many days are weddings in Tel Aviv? You know?
one day.
Okay, because in here sometimes they last like for 2-3 days, and they have
Oh.
brunch and stuff. Like, I mean, it's a lot of money, and I love weddings, and I would love to get married, but also I don't want to spend all this money on it. So
Okay.
I think I would prefer
see
to
what
be
you're
like
saying.
engaged,
Yeah.
like the fact that someone wants to marry you. I
Okay.
love it, but then we don't have the party. Like we don't need it.
Okay. Fair enough. Or you
Yeah.
do something like intimate, no close friends and stuff,
Oh.
and yeah.
That'd be cool.
Okay. Good detour. Let's speak
Summer tours.
This is actually a summer tour. Yeah. The wedding is sort of summer tour.
Was the honeymoon?
No, we'll be later.
Okay.
Like not directly after, but
Yeah.
somewhere in the next few months.
No,
Don't know
obviously.
destination yet, but yeah. Summer tours. This is a thing that I know. Like some of my greatest memories have come from summer tours, like working in football, and I think it's also one of the rewards. You know, like you have a full season, then we don't really have holidays or half holidays, and then you can get to go on summer tours, and everything is much more chill, much more open, accessible.
I love the fact that I would never describe a summer tour the way you are describing it. No, to me, summer tours are like where like the most stressful moments of the year.
Actual.
Yeah.
Maybe I just don't. I don't really experience.
I'm not
stress.
surprised by this
No.
mismatch, I have
Yeah,
to say,
no.
though. But
And maybe I didn't really experience stress. Maybe I had some stressful moments, but so Marta,
I think
But,
we should bring Mike also one day
one day, yeah, yes,
to speak summer tours.
He has more free time now. I heard
More free
yeah.
time and a lot of stories.
a lot of stories. Yeah, I'm not sure if you would share. He's very American about it, very legal, you know. So
I think something good.
yeah, one
could be
day
shared.
we'll bring Mike Toll. So Mike Toll. When was your first summer tour?
My
And with who?
first summer tour was with Barca, and it was in 2018, where I met you actually.
Yeah, it's
When
true.
was your first summer tour?
Also 2018. Also 2018.
No, with Barca?
Not with
Because
Barca.
you were not with Barca there? Okay.
No, I was working for 433 and I was there with the brand Audi. And Audi at the time was sponsored by Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. And they asked us if we wanted to do a summer tour with Bayern Munich and Real Madrid. So I think first we went to Philadelphia with Bayern, spent a few days there, created lots of content. Also stuff like in the car and up the rocky hills with Robin and Koman, and that was pretty cool.
Cute.
And then we went to Miami, also spent a few days with Bayern. Then also Adidas came in, and then created some content with James Rodriguez. Actually did like some sort of carpool karaoke with him. Was really
so
cool.
Nice. So
And then I
nice.
switched to Real Madrid. So I was a few days with Real Madrid, also creating content with them.
Do we have pictures from that moment?
We have pictures. It's funny actually because I archived them all since when I joined Barca. Just not to.
I understand.
Yeah, just not to like you join Barca, like people scroll a bit down and say, oh, but he was just with 6 Real Madrid
Cancelled.
players. Yeah, like who is this guy? Who is this clown? Because like a picture doesn't tell the whole story, Like
Absolutely.
I think if you see the picture as well, like everyone is wearing Real Madrid jerseys except for me. Well, they gave me the Real Madrid jersey.
Have you
to
ever
wear.
worn?
No, never.
I could never.
Never.
The bachelor party of the guy I went to the wedding to,
Oh.
he was forced, he's a Real Madrid fan, and he was forced to wear a Barca jersey, and he did it. And I was like, I would never.
No.
I would never.
You can't.
Never.
You can. I also explained it like nicely. I was like, yo, listen, like, I'm not against your club or whatever.
I am. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, it's like I'm not against it,
Just kidding.
but like to wear the jersey for me, it's like a big thing because I've been like a Barca fan since I was a kid. So for me, it's like a cool opportunity to
Work.
create content with, I think it was Asensio and Isco and
Marcelo was
Benzema,
there.
Carvajal,
No? I always
Mayoral,
keep thinking,
and Nacho. I think
Mayoral.
we were 6. So for me, it was fine, like there's no problems in shooting content with them. Actually, like it's good for me as well. But to wear the actual jersey, like probably not. And they could understand it. Like I got some weird looks from the people from Real Madrid and Adidas, but I was like, listen, I'm gonna be the most professional guy you ever seen. We're gonna make it fun content, and it was actually super fun, like super fun. So that was my first tour, and then I told 433, okay, I'm going to San Francisco as well, and I'm going to create content for you from the Barca summer tour. And then that's where I met you.
Yep.
Barca against AC Milan.
AC Milan, yes, San Francisco.
In the
right.
Levi Stadium?
Levi Stadium. Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, that was the end of our summer tour. We had been to Portland just for the Nike training grounds, the headquarters there. We flew to Los Angeles, then Dallas, the AT&T Stadium.
Amazing.
Unbelievable stadium. And Levi Stadium.
But also all these cities that you mentioned, it's like so cool to... No?
Yes. Yeah, no, absolutely. Sorry, I'm having a bit of coughing. No, absolutely. I was, like, I agree. It's one of the biggest, I don't know if the best memories, but for sure the most vibrant ones. Like, I will remember them till the day I die, the memories from that time. Like, the people I was with and how all the work went and all the things that I wanted to do and how I was, like, being hyper productive with it, my happy place.
Did you visit the Nike?
Yes.
Yeah? How was that?
Unbelievable.
Yeah?
In that summer tour, we got to visit the Nike headquarters in Oregon, in Portland, and then the Meta headquarters in Palo Alto, in Silicon Valley. Amazing. Like, you've never seen something like that before. I probably never will again. It's literally like a city.
Yeah.
Free restaurants. I'm not sure it's like that anymore because I was also the golden era of Facebook.
I had lunch at Meta like a few weeks ago when I was in the States.
Okay, in the West,
New York.
In New York.
In New York,
very cool ones as well.
Everything for free.
No, that is cool.
The best lunches, the best food. So
because when we talked with our friend in common, Kike, who used to work at Meta, he was like, golden era, like this probably will never happen again.
Amazing.
These budgets didn't make any kind of sense and all that. But no, really, really cool to have had the opportunity to visit these places. And it was very, very nice. Yeah, the memories that I hold from that summer tour, the first one, although there weren't any top players because you mentioned it was right after the World Cup.
It was a World Cup year, 2018. Correct.
So I think the Barca headline was like Sergio Roberto, Malcolm, branding signing, and Legér.
Sergio Roberto?
Great, of course, he was the captain of the whole squad, but he was there because he was not with the national team.
And the emergence of young Ricky.
Yes, and
young
who
Ricky
was
Puig.
it? Was it?
Barca AC Milan, no?
I'm trying to think who from Milan predicted that Ricky Puig would be like the next.
The Allegri? No, I think it was the coach, no?
I can't remember if it was a coach or it was someone from like an ambassador.
Yeah, I think it was one of the coaches who said like great things about Ricky.
Ricky is going to be like the next big star in
He
football.
was so good in that game that he just stayed there in the States.
In the States.
Yeah.
In the West Coast.
That's where he played his best football.
Have you ever seen him again, like play? Like ever been to an LA Galaxy game? Okay.
No.
That was my first summer tour. And then you joined in.
What was your best experience of that summer tour? Like any piece of content created that like stood out? Like I remember you just introduced these vlogs as well.
I was gonna say.
And a giveaway on the Barca's channels.
Yes, exactly. These were the exact two things that I was gonna say. First one, we did a daily vlog. I don't think this has ever been done again.
No,
like
we did
daily.
Okay.
Daily, like literally for 15 days straight. There was not like an inside where there's like a whole crew of it. No. A thing where I was like filming, scripting,
and editing.
Scripting, filming, presenting, editing,
Crazy.
Posting, subtitling, 3 a.m.
But you were
having huge fights with David Saura. My biggest fight I've ever had with someone, I think, was with David in Los Angeles. I barely knew him. He was my boss recently. And wow, we had a disagreement. It was also very different Georgina at the time. Much more rebellious than I am today, for sure. I was like, this needs to be like this. And yeah, it was a huge mess. I wanted to go home after the fight. I was like, Day 4 of summer tour, I want to go back home because I think I'm going to be fired anyway. So
but you were also
I'd rather just live by myself.
No, but you were also fighting for hey, I'm here. I'm Georgina. This is what I can,
what I need to do. It's like, yeah, we had this opportunity. I wanted to make the most out of it. Like, no, we can do this. We need to do this. We have the chance, the resources. You brought me here. Let me just, do. I just like to do. I need it. And that's it. So yeah, having a daily vlog, doing this for 15 days straight and subtitling and doing the thumbnail, because literally it was like a one person does everything. Chief everything officer of the vlog.
Chief everything officer.
Chief everything CEO of the vlog. And then in one vlog included like giveaways, like find a host where you're in the city. And that was when it struck me that the Barca brand was something else. When we were in the middle of Dallas, random Wednesday in August, nobody in the streets. And you post a story like, hey, we're here, we're giving away a jersey. And in 5 minutes, someone came.
Yeah, this is crazy.
What?
That's crazy.
That was the moment that it clicked for me.
But that's really the power of Barca, I feel, because like on giveaway context, I remember our first activation a few months before that with 433 as well. March, so a few months before. So we were here, we were doing a giveaway on 433's channels, and Barca's gave us like a few jerseys. And I remember thinking like on the way here, it's like, okay, this is my opportunity with Barca. Like we have to make something cool. And also for 433, it was my opportunity also to shine. And I said, okay, it would be a disaster if I post this giveaway and no one comes. And then we're just there for 20 minutes. So I brought Elazar, my friend.
Like, this Elazar?
This Elazar, yeah. SO2 Elazar.
I didn't know. You knew him from that time.
Yeah, we did masters together.
What?
Yeah.
No, I had no idea.
Yeah,
so cool. Okay.
He's also the reason Manuela's here. So,
really?
So
that's so fun. I don't know. Okay.
So we brought him. I said, okay, listen, do whatever you have to do. But after I post the story, a few minutes after, you come like running and you come to that place, And 3 minutes later, he comes running. 433. And yes, okay. So it was a bit staged. But 1 minute after Lazar, someone else came. But I was just so scared no one would show up.
But what would you do? What did you do? Did you give it to Elazar or did you give it to the person who came?
Nah, we gave it to Elazar because he was the first. He really was the first. So, like, really was the first, So we couldn't like say, hey, no, he's my friend. Like we also pretended we were not friends. Like this was serious.
No, of course.
So
I think 10 years later,
no,
like
but then
the story we can tell.
No, Eric knows as well. Eric knows, and then
those people at 43 know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, now everyone knows. Now everyone knows.
Now everyone knows.
No, but then we went to the second location, Sagrada Familia, and then Paseo de Gracia, and people came within 2 minutes. So then I was like, okay,
crazy.
This brand is so huge,
Barca,
and everyone comes at it. But
I have to say, once it didn't work. I'm trying to think if more than once. Sometimes it doesn't. Like 99% of the times it will work, and especially if like I can understand that you're in the summer tour. Like if I'm a big fan of the Lakers and they come to Barcelona, I'm not saying I will have a notification for when they post, but the chances are that I will be consuming what they are doing and potentially I will see. And also we were like teasing it and doing like, hey, in 30 minutes, we're going to give away. So you have the time, blah, blah, blah. And I've done it for other brands and it usually works out well. But once with Barca, it didn't work. For the opening of the store in Madrid, it was more complicated, but we were giving away a jersey to the first Raúl who came. Because the whole campaign was that Raúl Escolé, blah, blah, blah. So the first Raúl who came, we would give him a Barca jersey. And now, well, I had an Ave to take. And 1 hour later, nobody had arrived. And I was about to leave.
Did you pick a random person from the street?
No. And then as I'm about to leave, the guy goes like, you're done, you've given... is your name Raúl? Yeah. Brings out his ID, Raúl Alejandro. Amazing stuff. And well, he was the winner. I was like, Raúl Alejandro. No. Awesome.
Raúl
Alejandro won. And I was like, look, I need to leave because I literally, like my train is leaving in 20 minutes and I need to go get it. But please handle the situation, store. And so somebody eventually came, but we stayed for more than 1 hour waiting.
Wow.
So sometimes, like, it can happen, but it's also the magic of it.
The
Like if you
magic,
know, if you have a friend waiting, it's not as fun. You know?
Okay.
That was the
Super
first
cool.
summer tour.
That was our first summer tour,
Yeah.
both. Different experiences. Then the year after we had
Our first
an
summer tour
experience
together.
Yeah, first summer tour together. So we started
Split it. Summer tour.
mid-July.
Yeah.
Japan.
Probably. Japan.
Japan first. Yeah,
Yes.
Japan first.
Japan first.
That was amazing.
2-3 days here and then to Miami and Ann Arbor.
Yeah. I loved Japan.
Japan, yeah. Do you remember I fell asleep and I almost missed the bullet train?
No, but this sounds like something that you would do. Like Georgina would always like forget an accreditation or forget something or
I forgot one every summer tour at least, minimum one.
every Champions League game.
And every time it's a game.
And the press officers would be like, "What again? Run back," you know. Okay.
Thing is, I want people to understand, like, I keep forgetting stuff and like it's a real thing. Like I'm not able to like keep the keys on me. Like this is not a joke. Like I'm not saying like I am not able to keep track of my stuff, and it's a problem for me, like in my day-to-day life. So sometimes when the police officer will be like super mad at me and be like, "I can't believe you forgot again the credential, and how is that even possible?" And like, look, I deal with this. You don't need to scream at me. I am aware of the problem. I'm gonna go back to the hotel.
I am the problem.
I am the problem. I don't know if someone will ever create something that will allow me to fix this. But I mean,
AirTags on everything, no?
No, I mean.
But then it's like, okay,
the problem is I leave it
forget
at home. Yeah.
Yeah.
The keys, it happens to me all the time, and I'm unable to handle.
How many friends of you have your keys?
3.
Yeah, just in case.
Well, 2 on my mom.
Smart.
Yeah, and my car keys also have like copies, and still a lot of times I don't have them. I'm not sure I have them with me right now, but it's okay. Anyway, I fell asleep that day. I didn't wake up for the train.
So the first time we went to Japan, that was Tokyo and Kobe.
Yep.
We played against Iniesta and we played against Chelsea.
Mm-hmm. Correct.
That was nice. That was like, I mean, for me, it was like the first experience like in an Asian country, traveling to Tokyo, the food, yaku, the sushi.
Yaku.
It was nice.
The birth of yaku yaku.
The birth of yaku yaku.
It was.
How do you prepare for a summer tour, like content-wise?
For me, time flies really fast when you're on site, so you need to prepare in advance as much as possible. Have at least listed all the content you're going to do every day. That goes from real-time coverage of whatever is happening for TikTok stories or Instagram stories or Snapchat or whatever real-time platform. And then for the rest of platforms to know at least what minimum content are you going to post. So this way you don't have to think. And also prepare every night before you go to sleep what the people who are going to wake up a few hours later
in Barcelona, different time zone,
in different time zone, have from the previous day. So this is the minimum organization you need to have. Then as much planning, as much scripting, as much research that you can do, the better. We didn't leave the age of collaborations,
no, true.
But now I would 100% start reaching out 4 or 5 months ago, local brands from the place I'm going to summer tour, to see what's in there, like
iPhone 10
potential. What?
iPhone 10, I think we had.
No.
Like not even 0.5, like on the camera.
No. I'm trying to think. It was a 10. Yeah, 19. Yeah, probably. So it was on the edge of collaborations, but I think that would be something that I would prepare in advance a lot. And then, the teams need to be people who are very multi-skilled. You cannot afford to have someone that just does one thing.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
We had those people there. Okay. And I think it's nice to also tell the people what the day looks like, So basically you wake up every morning pretty early. You have some sort of meeting. There's always someone who wants to meet,
Probably me.
Huh?
Probably me.
Saura
also
wanted to have web photography, videography, social media, everyone together, and Barca Studios. And then we would talk through the day, then probably like do a breakfast and go to the training super early. The trainings also never close.
Yeah,
They're
exactly. 2 hours away from
always
the-
2 hour drive, no matter what. You drive to training, deal with the conditions. I mean, Tokyo was pretty cool.
Very
I think it was also
hot.
the first summer tour that Griezmann was there.
Yes, he just arrived. He was amazing.
He was fresh. He was fun for the
always
content.
fresh, and he's always fun.
Frankie was there.
Frankie was there. His first summer tour as well.
His first summer tour. Frankie, at some point, like I think his teammates felt bad for him because after I remember like one time, like after training, I can't remember who it was, but it was a player who told Frankie like, "Yo, hey Frankie, no interview today."
Because we were always
because we
asking
were
for him or
squeezing
what.
Frankie for content pieces, and I think it became like a thing. He wasn't aware at that point that he could say no, you know? Like, yo, Frankie, do you want to shoot this? No. He just said, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And then we had like 20 content pieces with Frankie.
Eventually, he learned to say no.
He learned, yeah. I think now probably like he would
did
say more no
learn.
than yes. But at that
I'm
point, he only
sure.
said yes. So it was a thing. Griezmann
Kid Frankie,
was
great guy. Yeah.
an engagement monster.
Engagement monster.
And that was like when, like kind of the transition from Messi to, because Messi wasn't there.
To the new thing. Exactly. Messi, well, we learned when we were at
He
the
chilled, yeah,
airport
he was chilling.
that he wouldn't be joining. So
He was like, yeah, Japan.
Japan.
Far away.
No, sí,
I have
hablemos.
sushi at home.
Sí, no,
I
exactly. Why would I?
Bartomeu said
maybe I'll
it,
join you.
Bartomeu, no? Said at the airport?
Bartomeu-
Like when we spoke to him? No?
I don't remember.
Like I think we were at the terminal and then I remember like Bartomeu was there and I was just like, yo, so
Maybe.
must have been a crazy morning, no? With the whole Messi thing. With the whole
You know you didn't.
yeah. I was always like provoking. It's like must have been a crazy morning, with the Messi thing. And he was like, no, that Leo wouldn't come. We already knew like a week ago, you know? Like super Catalan accent, but then I'm
No, cute.
Catalanizing my yeah. So I was like, okay, interesting, okay. Yeah.
Day continues after the training and after the interviews with Frankie. Probably time to go back to the hotel.
Some content time,
Content
lunch, hotel, working,
Lunch, whatever you can, because it's usually
Whatever
like
you
not
can,
not
Yeah.
prepared,
or not arranged.
not arranged.
Not arranged.
Exactly.
Not,
It's like,
we were not.
well,
we
at
were not-
4 here. Let's meet here at 4. But until then,
do whatever you want.
try, yeah.
I ate
But
it.
deliver.
I think we slept at the Hilton, and they had like a
Yes,
sushi
in
bar
Shinjuku.
downstairs,
Yeah.
which was ridiculous.
This
Like,
is the best
one of the best
breakfast
sushi.
I've ever had.
The breakfast as well with the noodles and
With the
everything.
noodles,
Wow.
ramen at 8 a.m.
Oh, my
Amazing.
days. No, the best breakfast. The
Best breakfast ever.
And then-
Amazing.
So yeah, so then lunch, whatever you can get. Then probably like either like an evening training or like a commercial promotional activity. No, you remember the Rakuten
Or
thing
yes,
with Chelsea? Like was a shared event.
in a hotel, ugly
Yeah.
place. Yes, or the opening of a peña,
Also,
because you never went. You always found your way out of going to these places.
It's not true. It's not true.
No
Hey,
way.
No,
I've
it's not
never
true.
seen you at this kind
I
of.
went to the Barca store actually. I remember like
I'm
one
saying peña
peña. Yeah, I have no idea.
with
what-
all these people in a peña that they are opening in the most random town.
I hope you had fun though.
I so many, because it's usually like the training grounds like 2 hours from the main city. Like obviously respect the peñas, and it's amazing that, and I think the team should go whenever they are on tour to visit the peñas, because I mean they wake up every game at 3 a.m. to watch it. But it was hard. You just want to chill a little bit. You're all jet lagged. I'm dealing with David all day, and I'm doing a daily vlog, so I don't want to go to the peña event. But still we went.
You remember? So actually, I think it's good to tell because it's transparent. But I was having dinner one night with Mike Toll, and we were
In
just-
Japan?
Huh?
In Japan?
In Japan, yeah. And we were scrolling on Twitter, and Chelsea they posted like a video of.
I know. This,
Yeah.
I remember. I didn't want to mention it.
No,
But I remember.
I don't mind mentioning it. No, yeah, it happens. Like 6 years. I don't mind. Like,
I sometimes tell it in uni, but like no names.
It's part of it. No, it's part of it. So we were having dinner with Mike Toll, and this is, I think, a very good learning. Dinner with Mike Toll, and then Chelsea did like a tweet, like preparing for the Barca match, and they were showing like tackles and like images of the semi-final against us. The one that they won with Fernando Torres and
the Fernando
Ramirez.
Torres one, yeah.
And tackles and like entering like hard in our players, and Mike and I were like, what is this? Like, is this how they prepare for the friendly match? So we both like think of a tweet, and somehow, I'm not gonna say names, we come with a reply. We say, hey, we should reply this, and the reply was, is this a throwback to the last time you were playing Champions League? I think Chelsea was 2 years without Champions League, so I said, hey, yeah, it's a good moment to post this tweet, So we post this from the official Barca account, where you reply.
I'm gonna find a screenshot of this.
No, I think it still exists.
Of
It
course.
wasn't deleted. No, it wasn't deleted.
It wasn't deleted?
No.
Okay, I'm gonna find it.
Tens of thousands, if not like 100,000 of likes. This, that, and Chelsea replies. Of course, we thought like we would deliver like the checkmate, but we were stupid enough to think that Chelsea wasn't going to reply. And that was the year that we lost against Liverpool. And they replied something like,
No.
yeah, no, they replied to us. They said,
It wasn't.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, true.
Yeah,
True.
And they said like, not sure you can talk about Champions League after the year you've had. I was like, yeah, this is a good reply, actually. And I think we replied something also like petty. And it was like, we were speaking from Chelsea and from Barca, but it was the admins. So this was a classic example of like, okay,
admins.
you have the clubs, the institutions,
admins.
and the admins like fighting and using the clubs and institutions as like a thing. So yeah.
I remember
9 a.m.
I was on a bus when you posted this thing.
Yeah.
For some reason. And we all saw it. And it was like, what happened?
Yeah, no,
and your phone probably ringing.
Yeah, 9 a.m. Like I got called by the chief supreme officer and the chief of staff.
Did Bartomeu call?
No. but everyone,
the second one.
Everyone calls like, what are you doing? And Barca doesn't have a fight with Chelsea. And what are you creating like online problems? And what you think is funny is not necessarily funny, and this and that. So I was like, yes, boss. Yeah. They were not right, So,
no, they were right.
Yeah. So it was still a funny experience. So yeah, things that happen on summer tour.
Then we went to Miami.
That
was the weirdest summer tour, where one week in Japan, then 3 days in Barcelona, Gamper, and then 1 week in Miami and Ann Arbor.
Ann Arbor, yeah.
Detroit.
Michigan, yeah. Pretty boring.
Super random.
Yeah. Miami?
Something interesting.
Miami was cool.
I don't remember a lot from Miami.
We had the Barca Fest.
Yeah.
True.
With Pedro Capó and Pinto.
And Pinto
on stage. True.
Yeah. That was really nice. Like thousands of Barca fans just in a random park. I have no idea which park, but they all showed up to a park.
There, yeah.
And we were there, I think, with Todibo and Frankie, and it was nice. It was really nice.
And there was a party.
And there was a party as well. What party?
There was a party, player party with Spotify, I think. No, not Spotify. No, obviously. Spotify was not there yet. With Rakuten, most likely.
Oh, I think with Universal Music, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Something like this.
Together. It was something with music because Becky G was there.
Yeah, Becky G was there. Yeah. That was nice. So that, and we played Napoli in the Hard Rock Stadium. We also played Napoli in Ann Arbor. So that was super cool. What stood by for me from those trips, it's like the madness. We spoke about like what kind of crazy brand Barca is, but you come to the hotels, and I remember like, so okay, all the players went off, and we were in the second bus or in the first bus sometimes, and we came off the bus, and people just like shouting Aviv and Georgina as well.
No, that's crazy to me.
And it was crazy.
It doesn't make
like
any kind
the
of
first
sense.
like I was in the role for I think 8 months, and coming to Miami and people shouting your name when you get off the bus, it's like you're always like the face, you know, like in Camp Nou, like people would recognize you and stuff.
But in the
But
middle of
there,
nowhere.
like they know your name.
No, it's
And you come to Ann Arbor, and you come off the bus, and people know your name. It's like Aviv, picture. And it's like, wow, this was like the first time where you felt like a little bit of a superstar. Yeah, it was cool. It was a cool experience because those are things that you witness like one time, and you don't necessarily get them back. You know, it's like it's like in the memories. So that was nice.
That was nice. And then next year, COVID,
no summer tours.
no summer tour, and the following year,
a bit of COVID,
and a bit
light.
of summer tour.
A bit of summer tour, yeah.
To the Neuschingen in Germany.
Well, it was the most Dutch.
I have no idea where that is, by the way. I can't remember.
I think it's next to Stuttgart, like in the south.
Next to Stuttgart, right? Yeah, because we played Stuttgart, so.
So what happens, like most of the time, like Dutch teams, they go to these German, like, you know, rustic places in the woods where you find the calm.
Oh yeah.
You know, they don't go to Miami. You know, Dutch teams. So Ronald Koeman and Alfred Schreuder. So to Alfred.
Yeah.
They decided to take us to a golf course.
And played some golf in the meantime.
Yeah. I think that he played more golf than we had training session. 100%.
100%.
Yeah.
It was a very cool place though. I would love to go, you know, to just chill. It was
super calm.
It was amazing.
Good
in the
food.
Middle of nowhere. Good food. Fresh air.
What do you remember,
carts.
like interactions with players from Donaueschingen?
Well, I remember the race with golf carts from the hotel to the training ground because this was not 2 hours ago. Yeah, 2 hours
every day.
Every day golf cart race.
It was like a 7-minute drive, and everyone was like racing
against each other. Super nice.
Piqué.
I remember Piqué. Selfies.
Yeah. Of course,
Selfie. Piqué.
Yeah. In the plane, you mean?
In the plane.
The selfies.
The selfies. And you did one.
Yeah, I did one as well.
Plane.
Yeah, I did one.
But yeah, Piqué playing golf as well.
He posted every day for like 20 days.
Did we ever know what that was?
No, everyone thought it was like a promotional thing or something, but it wasn't. It was nothing.
It was
he just was bored.
Yeah. More. Thing is, I always remember more of the co-workers than the players themselves. Like, I remember there was this, you got in a huge fight because you were playing pool with probably Frankie or something. These are the kind of things that I don't really...
Oh my, I forgot about this.
Sorry.
Oh
These
my
are sadly the things I remember. Like, come on.
This was the level. Sometimes like there were
especially when you leave and you see that with perspective, you're like, what?
Yeah, some things were petty, I must say. Like, so we had a hotel, and then there was a playing room, with ping pong and pool.
Yeah.
And it was accessible for both of us, but I think the general rule was if there are players, like don't access, right? But sometimes we were there before the players, and the players would come in,
and they were
be like, "Yo,
stay.
Yo, want to do a game?" And then you would play ping pong against Frankie. And yeah, like Frankie and I, like both Dutch, like I know him from a few months from before that he came to Barcelona, so normal relationship. And then the press officer would come like, "Yo, why are you playing with Frankie?" I'm like, "Man, we're just having a normal interaction,
human
you know? Like,
interaction, yeah.
He's fine. He's not made of like gold or something. Like he can decide for himself. If he doesn't want to play, he wouldn't play, you know? I didn't force him.
Totally.
So this was, this is peak Barca as well.
This is, yeah. And I also remember
about this.
One day we went to the gym in that hotel as well. And some player came, I can't remember. And like, we were having this debate on whether we should leave or not.
Yeah. Lenglet and Griezmann were working out.
And I'm not even sure like if we even asked, like, hey, do you guys mind if we keep our workout session here in our little corner while you are using a bike?
It's true. Because this I also remembered. Like, if they're in the gym, don't use the gym.
You are not in the gym, yeah.
But
we were already there.
At some point there, it was like, don't use the gym at all.
Yeah.
And we were like, man, we're here a week. We're working super hard. Like, we need to work out as well. You know, it's like healthy for the brain, for the body. Like, we're going to work out.
Yeah,
So
that are the not so beautiful part of summer tours, I would say.
it's true. Yeah, it's stressful. Yeah, you have to be
has the
very
part-
under the radar.
Also because, yeah, I think about this a lot. Like especially with the following summer tour you weren't there, but like at the end of the day, you're going for 1 week or 2 weeks with coworkers that are just, you're not going away with friends. You're going with people that you like, people that you don't like, people that you get along better and worse, people who have their things, and coworkers at the next desk or something. But your coworker 10,000 kilometers away from home that hasn't seen his or her family in days, and yourself, it gives an amount of stress and not sleeping and a jet lag. Like if it's already difficult to handle your partner being jet lagged, you don't want to handle with like a coworker jet lag, and everything is like more complicated to deal, and especially when it's for so many days, like tension increases sometimes. There's so many situations that are
You open like a whole box of memories that I forgot about. With what you
your
said
brain blocked them.
Yeah, I forgot about them. For me, it was all
What?
positive, but now I remember.
Thing is, I remember lots of
The
stress.
umbrellas.
I swear.
You remember the umbrellas? One day it was raining. I think it was a Friday.
No,
and
I don't
we had
remember.
We had an evening training
In where?
in
Germany?
Donaueschingen.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was raining, and there were umbrellas. And I remember taking an umbrella from the reception to walk to the training. And one of the security guys came to me and said, "Yo, why are you taking an umbrella? These are for the players." And I'm like, sorry, bro. I forgot we're not human. You know, I forgot we don't
I'm not
have
allowed.
we
to
don't
get
have
an umbrella.
rights to an umbrella. And also with the golf cars or with the bikes.
No, it's
Like
so
sometimes we took a bike and it's like, yo, no, but these and these
Yeah, the
employees,
bikes.
they have bikes. Maybe you should walk. I'm like, yo, okay. So like Barca media, I think it was like the players, the staff, the press officers and protocol and stuff and the directives and everyone here. And I think we were like here.
Yeah, of
we were
course.
like the scum of
It
the...
was like this at Ajax.
No, never.
It's a Barca thing.
At Ajax,
'Cause I cannot compare.
different gravy. Like at Ajax is different because at Barca we always slept at the players' hotels.
Mm-hmm.
At Ajax,
They don't anymore though.
Okay, at Ajax we also wouldn't sleep at the players' hotels, so we would sleep somewhere different or always like in a different
summer
complex.
tours as well, or summer camps. Like,
Yeah, you would sleep like somewhere close,
okay,
like somewhere super close. You know, like they would like sleep in a complex.
that's so weird.
Yeah, but it also depends. Like they just want to keep it like separate. But then I understand it. But if, for example, you want to eat, like you can eat where the players ate, you know, but after. So okay, you don't eat with the players, but okay, players eat, they leave, you come in after. Fine. So you eat the same food from the same chefs, and the chefs treat you like
Great.
humans, you know. So they come in. Anything with players, it's like okay, you walk. There's bikes for everyone. Like
Bare minimum.
if you speak with a player, it's okay, man. Like he's a human, you're a human. Also, the Dutch people they have like this more mindset of like, okay, we're not gonna put players like on a pedestal, you know. It's like we're human, they're players, we're supporting
they
staff,
are
but
player.
we're both
We're
humans.
working.
We're working,
would
yeah.
like to be home right now.
And the players would come all the time, like, yo,
Yeah.
is everything okay? It's okay. Do you need like a hat? Are you working? Like, you know, like chill. Like, can I help you with something? Like, the vibe was a bit different because also the staff around it was also creating a different vibe.
Exactly. It's all about the vibe at the end of the day.
So if the staff creates like, you know, they demonize like the media department, then the players also start demonizing it, which I don't say was the case at Barca, but
No.
not necessarily. Like the
not
players were the
necessarily.
chillest.
The players were very cool.
Um,
Donaueschingen. Next, you weren't there anymore, but we had like my last summer tour.
Yeah,
It was
you went to the States again, no?
Miami, something in New York. I can't remember.
Amazing.
I can't remember. Dallas.
Spotify as well, no?
Dallas again. Dallas, but we went to the Cotton Bowl, not the AT&T. Yeah, and then we went to the MetLife. That tour was one more tour. Like I only remember that I was leaving Barca at the time, so I was kind of checked out.
Yeah.
there.
You
So it
already
wasn't
knew.
no stress. Yeah,
Yeah.
I already given my notice.
So then it's more fun.
Absolutely, because I didn't have all the stress of like obviously I was performing and I was trying to do everything until the very last day, but it's not like it was very weird situation where I'm leaving and I know every moment is the last and I'm also very emotional and all that. But that's it. That was the last summer tour. Lewandowski arrives from Mallorca, a flight direct Mallorca to Miami jet. We took him to the beach for that announcement.
I remember, yeah.
Literally, we
That was
didn't
nice.
have any idea of what we were gonna do. It was super improvised.
Then Uri posted a picture.
Hello, culos. Mythical video. So cool. Uri posted what video?
He posted like a picture with Lewandowski before the announcement. Before the announcement went up.
Yeah, I would die if that happened to me, but it wouldn't happen, so I wouldn't die.
Yeah.
And that was it, and it's done. I'm not sure. Like, if I could decide, I'm not sure I would do it again.
Yeah. I went with
from another perspective, maybe, but not like from inside the club and doing the content and all that. Like, I'm over it.
I went on a summer tour with Ajax in Austria, which was super nice. And then another one was like in the Netherlands. So the budget was a bit tight, so we didn't travel. So yeah, it was just Austria and I think the south of Germany or something. Like we went to the Adidas headquarters.
Oh,
which was
Nuremberg,
no? Yeah, Nuremberg, yeah, which was super nice. Like honestly, this whole campus was super nice.
That's what I like discovering this kind of places, headquarters of big brands.
I mean, it's unique because, as I said also before, like this are not things that you repeat. You know, it's like once in a lifetime kind of thing. Exactly. And in the moment, you're like the stress and the working, but you also have to enjoy it.
Yeah, I think also like because of my personality, like I wasn't really at the time being able to leave it because I was just like working and producing. And so the memories that I have from the time are more related to that than to the memories itself. Also because I didn't go out a lot. I didn't get so many lunches and dinners and all of that because I was really, really focused in like working well. And I put the pressure on myself. It would be so different if I went now.
Yeah.
So different. But yeah, I wouldn't do it from a club perspective anymore.
No, and I think the
best thing is what you're doing now. Like when you're going to the FIFA Club World Cup and you're just the boss. You do what you want. You chill, but it still work.
Yeah, but it's totally different. Yeah, because you don't have that obligation anymore to players and really like walking on your toes and who is seeing me and what am I doing and like most of the time the players are also like, as you said, like super far away from their families. They're chilling. They're in a safe environment. Like no one is bothering them. I wouldn't say one of them, but you're also part of their ecosystem.
Yeah,
so
totally.
They see you as normal, but then there's so much more stress from people who cause stress, within an organization. And it could be much more cooler, like if you're like, okay, these are the people who are going to make you look better on social media. These are going to show that you have a fun personality. Like, hey, let's involve them.
This is changing, it's progressing, and I think it's going to change even more.
I mean, now you see a little bit of a change. Like the club is very much, like Barcelona specifically, is very much pushing towards Lamine and Rafinha and the young kids. And the kids are open to it. So I think it's also like a generational change.
Absolutely.
Like also we shouldn't forget, we were there 5 and 6 years ago. I remember once, like from going back from Ann Arbor to... I think we flew from Detroit, right, to Barcelona, back, and like before the plane, like I did like all kinds of like little snippets, like Frankie, what are you doing on the plane? And he was just looking back at his game,
highlights
of his game, and Ter Stegen, can you put your phone in flight mode? Because he had this Ter Stegen Airlines, so he went and he took his phone, he put it in flight mode, like little super things like these, or the what are you going to watch?
6 years later.
What are you going to watch during the flight? Like 6 years ago, and now I still see it. Like, what are you going to watch? It's nice that we could have been part of, like, That early like
beginning.
snippets.
Yeah.
The only thing I regret, I have zero regrets. The only thing I regret is the iPhone camera. If only the iPhone camera was a little bit better
If
back in
only
the
the
days.
iPhone camera.
Yeah, that's.
I remember when we went to Donaueschingen, though, we were allowed to film with iPhones for the first time. It was the iPhone 12 Pro Max. I will never forget the quality of that camera in contrast with what we have been having, whatever, before. And the contrast that it made. And
Yo, I remember my first day at Barca, November 2018.
yo.
I came and Arias says, yo, here Aviv,
Arias.
this is the... So Arias says, here's the iPhone.
iPhone
here's
6.
Here's the content team iPhone 6. I look at him, I'm like, yo, bro, you serious?
It's iPhone 8 era already.
Yeah, and I had with I had a 423 phone, the 7 Pro Max, which was like, it was a decent camera, like it was a big camera.
Yeah.
So,
Wow.
and the new one came out already. And he said like, yeah, no, this is it for now. I said, but you're Barcelona.
I think the first iPhones we bought were those, the Naueschingen ones. We didn't get iPhones until
But I told him
2020.
like, you get the iPhone 10.
21.
But I said, like, you have
probably, yeah,
Messi
sure.
on the pitch
The
and you have
iPhone
an
10.
iPhone 6.
Yeah.
How does this even go together? It's a phone of €1,000. Like, don't be cheap, and get one iPhone at least. I'm not asking for everyone his personal iPhone. At Ajax, it's completely different.
Really?
Everyone,
Really?
every content
Okay.
team member has the newest iPhone, like 4 or 5 iPhones. They just make an investment, and then
It's an investment, is
yeah.
what you say.
It's part of your
Business model.
equipment. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
Summer
cool.
tours.
Summer tours. That was it. If you made it this far, don't forget to drop 5 stars
And
on
the donut
Spotify.
emoji.
And like. Which one emoji?
The donut emoji.
Donut emoji for the summer tours. And oh, wow, that's a fantastic draw.
Okay, sorry.
And
Donut
we'll
emoji.
see you next time
Yeah. With
with
more
new
things.
content. Yeah, with more content. See you.